This secret I'm about to share with you can change the way you look at FAANG interviews forever. So listen closely because I'm going to hook you guys up with 3 tips that I wish I knew when interviewing for FAANG companies and can help you land that job you always wanted. And I want you to watch till the very end because the 3rd tip is going to be the most important on how you approach your next interview with FAANG company or any tech company for that matter. So let's jump right into it. Number 1, you need to know that these FAANG companies are rooting for you. Yes, the interviewers are rooting for you. Looking at this stuff behind the scenes, I've realized that the people who are trying to interview are really trying to fill in the position. They really want that person. Most teams are hiring because they need someone to fill that position quickly. They have some deadline to hit, some new tasks they want to hit, and they need more people on their team. But you, going in as an interviewer, probably often don't understand that. I know whenever I went into the interview, I always thought there were these people judging me, try to strike me out. I'd go in, get super nervous, and it would end up with me screwing up the interview. But knowing this, knowing that these people actually want to hire you and they actually want you at the job, that they're actually supporting you, makes a huge shift in how you approach these interviews. Because now, instead of being nervous, you can be a little bit more relaxed. You can be happy knowing that the person on the other side is actually working with you. They're not working against you. So the next time you go into an interview, treat your interviewer like a friend. And this helps everywhere in life as well. Treat strangers as your friends, treat recruiters as your friend, and treat your boss as your friend. Because the more you treat them like your friend, 1, the less nervous you're going to be, and 2, the more the other person's going to like you, and it's going to help you out in the long run. And would you rather be friends with your coworkers or would you rather see them as enemies? It's pretty obvious. The next part I don't see people often talk about is don't rush the interview. Now, the first part is going to help a lot with that. Most people rush in the interview because 1, they're nervous, and 2, they think they need to come off as this really smart, super quick person, which helps. But if you're trying to go too fast, what do they always say? Haste makes waste, and you're going to end up wasting your potential. Instead, take your time, take a deep breath, and slow down in the interview. It's okay to ask clarifying questions. The other person is actually looking to judge you on how good you are at solving problems. And a big part of solving problems is asking questions, getting more information, seeing where your boundaries, seeing where your constraints are. So take a breath, really take in the question. I know you only have like 40 minutes to solve the question, but you're going to go a long way if you take the first 3 to 5 minutes to really take in the question, really get all the clarifying questions, and then start from there. You're going to start with a stronger foundation. It's actually going to speed you up in the longer run for the rest of the interview. A quick body language tip on that as well. A lot of people think they're speaking super fast and acting all nervous because they are nervous, which is partly true. To flip that, if you start talking fast and you have closed body language, that in turn is going to feed into the nervousness and make you feel more nervous, and it becomes this huge cycle that you want to avoid. So open body language, deep breath, slow down how you speak, slow down your thought process just a little bit, and it's going to take you a long way. Now, if you like the video so far, and if you miss me, I know I haven't made any React videos or anything in a while, leave it down in the comment and hit a like. Working on some huge things and you're not going to want to miss out. More on that after the next tip. Tip 3 to tie this whole video up is the importance of positive social skills and positive confidence. Being in the engineering field for a long time now and also seeing a lot of other coworkers, old students, old colleagues go through this, I notice a lot of engineers focus a lot of times on their technical skills, their lead code practice, just programming all the time, but they don't spend enough time working on their social skills. A lot of developers come from this logical, nerdy space, which is kind of opposite to being the social, confident person. They often grow up as nerds, and I'm speaking from experience. I was the same exact way. But my new theory with all this is that being socially calibrated, being confident, having good social skills is going to take you a lot farther than just having really good technical skills. Listen up, guys. Having good social skills is sometimes even more important than having good technical skills. There's been so many times in just my life where I wasn't technically good at something, whether it was like woodworking, in some cases even if it was coding, and in other times maybe it was cooking or gardening. But the fact is, I had worked on my social skills and I was confident and I was likable, so people let it slide, people ignored it, people gave me another chance, and that second chance was what I needed to keep working on my skill and eventually get better. And the same goes for developing. A lot of times, whenever I'm among other developers, I may not be the smartest guy in the room, I may not be the most technically knowledgeable guy in the room, but I can confidently say I'm a lot of times the most likable guy in the room. I'm the most confident. I'm the one trying to make people laugh. I'm throwing out jokes. I'm trying to get to know people. And as I said earlier, I'm trying to treat people like friends. And doing this is going to get you really, really, really far in interviews. When I was interviewing for FAANG companies myself, I was just starting to learn this. I wasn't socially where I am right now, but I was still working on it, and that took me a long, long way because I made some small errors here and there in my coding test, which, let's be honest, with FAANG companies, even the smallest mistake could have mean no job. But people gave me a second chance because I was likable. It's okay if you have a few minutes before the interview or after the interview to get to know the interviewer. Take an interest in their life. Take an interest in their job. Because in the end, you're going to be working this job, so you want to figure out whether you like this job or not. When they give you an opportunity to ask them questions, use it. Now, you can use those questions to actually learn about the job, get more data, see how it's like to work there. But you could also use this little sneaky trick where you get to know the interviewer, build some rapport with them, get friendly with them. And that's going to take you a lot further because people, a lot of times, they don't remember what happened or how exactly everything went, but they do remember how you made them feel. This goes for every single person. So how you make them feel is very important. Look, if you go in there completely sabotage the interview and you don't get a single question right and you're staring at the whiteboard kind of stupid, this isn't going to work out. You can't just go in there with sheer confidence and just hope everything works out. You do need the technical skills, so keep grinding on that lead code. If your lead code is already at a good level, but you are making half a mistake here, a slight tidbit of a mistake there, having good confidence skills, having good social skills can fill up that gap and push you a lot farther. And it's going to set you apart from the competition, guys. A lot of people are not working on their social skills. They're not putting their best foot forward. People are so nervous, they're not even smiling or enjoying the interview. I know this is hard to be. And here's another quick tip. If you need practice doing this, do a lot of mock interviews. Get a friend, sign up for some program, do a bunch of mock interviews so you get used to the interview sequence. And remember, the other person's your friend. With all this knowledge together, you can now be cool, calm, collected, confident in your interview, and also make friends with the interviewer, and you're going to get that FAANG job for sure. I know this was a bit unconventional of a video when it comes to FAANG interviews. Most people are talking about technical skills, but we're trying to be different, we're trying to be better, and that's a direction I want to take this channel as well. I want to help software engineers get better with their social skills because I notice a lot of software engineers struggle in this part of their life and they want help. I used to be one of them. I had people help me out. Learning social skills and learning confidence skills not only helped me get better jobs, but it also helped me get a raise. It helps me have a better time at work because I'm friendlier with my coworkers. And this can go for you as well. And there's no reason this can't work for you guys. I'm literally hooking you up right now. So if you're interested in boosting your confidence and social skills, specifically tailored for software engineers and developers, subscribe and like for more, and let me know in the comments what you want to see. Where do you struggle with socially? Not just in your work, but with your friends and creating a social circle. Are you feeling well? This is a huge component of everyone's happiness. As a software engineer, you're going to be making a lot of money already, and the next thing that's going to lead to your happiness is the connections you have with the people around you. So stay tuned for more, and I'm excited to help you become confident AF. I'll see you later.